Season 5 of NBA 2K23 is racing into the city and the Goat Boat.
If you're looking for a new way to ride around, then the Level 40 reward is
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then there's Stephen Curry, then it's Wiseman, and it's the Wizard in at the 2.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
That free throw misses.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Trent. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's the Wizard. Anunoby covering. Outside Curry. And it comes off an assist from Curry.
One of the more physical players in the league. Draymond can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
Trent finds Anunoby. Here's Flynn. He's covered by Curry. Here's Trent. And he banks in the layup.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Pass to the Wizard. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And play stopped. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And it's Green missing. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Barnes. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Curry. Here's the Wizard, guarded by Trent. Kept alive. And that one's good. Wiseman.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Trent outside. Anunoby against Wiggins. Back to Trent. No luck on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Wiseman. Here's the Wizard. On the wing, Green. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team.
2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know, what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
So on the floor for Golden State, Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then it's Wiseman, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's the Wizard in at the shooting guard. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
On the wing, Curry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to the Wizard from deep. They get the rebound. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw, no good. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
It's good on the putback. Barnes has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Wiggins passes to Green. Here's the Wizard. He's guarded by Barnes. Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. It's Barnes on the wing. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Barnes has got 6.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Pass to the Wizard. Back to Curry. From the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Anunoby. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
The Wizard's shot is off.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
That's on James Wiseman. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game.
First half of play. The score. Your Raptors 35. The Warriors 30. Canada's best dance team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Flynn in at the point. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Back to Curry for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
here in this third quarter. Just over a minute played. Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Siakam, guarded by Wiseman. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
He's fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
No more sacrifices than Toronto.
Face some big challenges.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. The Warriors shooting just 37% in the game. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Wiseman. And it's the Wizard in at the 1.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Barnes passes to Young. Little turnaround. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Next up, the Knicks in New York. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. Trent against Poole. Pass to the Wizard. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had spinning?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Flynn, he's checked in for Barnes. Wiggins passes to Green. Poke loose. Pass to the Wizard. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to the Wizard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his 4th.
It's going to go on Gary Trent. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
Siakam. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Warriors miss again.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Barnes has got 10 points. starts in just the second half.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
And the Warriors call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to the Wizard. Fires for three. They get it again. Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
And watching Draymond Green play. Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Trent finds Barnes. Shoots over Curry. Barnes, no good. The Warriors have got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And again, no good by Golden State.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Lets it go from the wing, and Trent the bucket on the assist from Siakam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Curry, no good. Toronto's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fan. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour
But the rewards don't stop there, as you can also earn an animated racing suit, a racing helmet, an extra badge point, and more. Plus 5 double XP.
We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Captain Clutch is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Green in at the center position. Here's Captain Clutch, quickly covering, and the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Robinson, following the score by Golden State. Fires it up. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Both free throws good from Captain Clutch. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green with the block. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Here's Barrett. That one misses. Great D that time from Green. Here's Captain Clutch. Yep, that one goes. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brunson with a clean look. New York, no good that time either. On the wing, Green. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
New York missing again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Offensive rebound. Curry gets the bucket.
No, you just love the level of activity from Stephen Curry. He's just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Brunson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Captain Clutch. That's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Hartenstein. Warriors leading by 14. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Robinson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Toronto. This is to Green. Randall with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They trail by 16. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
2 shots.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Captain Clutch, that's good.
3-point goal.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Randall finds Rose, shoots over Curry. They get the rebound. Barrett. Good D by Thompson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count it. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And it's quickly missing. Warriors leading by 20. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And here's Rose after the 3-pointer from Captain Clutch. Clock at 4.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Evan Fournier comes in for Barrett. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Golden State also making some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Green, and Wiggins is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Rose. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Golden State's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Outside Curry. There's the pass to Captain Clutch. A three-pointer off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, this guy's a gifted athlete, so if Evan Fournier gets that deep a post position, look out.
16.
Now here's Curry. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Captain Clutch, no good.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Passes it to Brunson. The shot, no good. Curry with some nice D. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
With a score, the Knicks 16, the Warriors, 38. Here come your Knicks City answers.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is in the front court alongside Green. Captain Clutch is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here's Quickly. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in those late doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Now, here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Robinson kicks to Quickly. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Robinson misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Captain Clutch passes to Green. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They need this. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Brunson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Here's Captain Clutch. 22 points for him. It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now, here's Barrett. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The first free throw is good.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Poole, the pass to Captain Clutch. 1:12 left in the third quarter. To the inside, Iguodala, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's a great touch from Andre Iguodala. Fearless and efficient. Love it.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Barrett kicks to Brunson. He dishes it to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Wiggins. New York missing again.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Hartenstein. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Captain Clutch has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Left side, Fournier. Over Iguodala. Misses the step-back jump shot. Here's Captain Clutch. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead.
Warriors 59.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Great pace. Great.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Hartenstein. Toppin is out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the shot is long.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
New York shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Toppin inside. He's covered by Iguodala. The kick out to Rose. 6 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's tried to preserve his body to play a complete season. Rose has begun to lean more on that outside jumper.
Iguodala outside.
59-27.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block might serve as a spark.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, of course. We got a great group of guys here, and this feels good. We had a couple miscues, but for the most part, we played a heck of a game. We just need to keep limiting our mistakes, and the sky's the limit.
You really put on a show on offense. Where in the world did that come from?
Thanks, John.